It's another beautiful moment on TechBridge at Lagos Television. This is the platform, the bridge, the links where we give you the latest word of technology. This is where you learn new things and you deploy it to your day-to-day activities. And that is why we do this every now and then at TechBridge. My name is Tony Olagoke. You are welcome. At TechBridge, we bring you the latest about what people do, what people are, the research they've carried out, how operations are being carried out or automated in organization. A number of times you see organization defining process. The process is just defined. It needs to be executed and implemented, sometimes even to be optimized. And that is why we want to do this today. I need to go on a quick break, after which we come back to talk more about business process management.
Hello everyone, my name is Gerald Omaze. I'm an ICT personnel. You are watching TechBridge on Lagos Television.
Hi, my name is Sylvia Odeme. I am a data analyst. Keep watching TechBridge on Lagos Television.
You are welcome back from that short break, and it's a marriage of business, operations, and technology. And like TechBridge always do, we bring experts to the house. This afternoon, I have an expert in the house in person of Raphael Ogundiran. He's an IT consultant, he's a developer, he's been in the industry, and this afternoon he'll be telling us what we need to know about business process management. Raphael, you're welcome to TechBridge. All right, that's good. And prior to this time, we know you've been doing one or two things, but people want to know how to automate. Not only that, how to manage their processes, because process is being defined or is defined by so many organizations, but they don't see through, because I'm aware there's something we call business process management life cycle. Now, we want to know how business process management is, why we need it, why people need it. What is this business process management? Raphael. Well, to a number of people, the balance of the quality of service, which you've talked about when it comes to business process management, tell us what are the tools needed for business process management, because people have been hearing about business process management. Some of them are automated, but in the real sense, being an expert, what are the tools I can decide to use or somebody can decide to use in order to get the best out of business process management? What are the tools? I'm just trying to get you audibly. I need to have it balanced. Just hold on. Just hold on a minute because I need to hear you loud and clear so that I can know that at least we are on the same track. Business process management is not something that people will dabble into. It's from the beginning to the end. It's total complete package. So when I talk about processes, you discover that people sit at the boardroom to define how the operation will be run or how it will run. But when it comes to the management and automation of that aspect of it, people need to understand the tools, things needed, because there are different ways of managing business process management, and that is why we want to talk about the tools before we go into life cycle. I want to hear you loud and clear, audibly. Please tell us in a clear time, what are the tools I can use to have a good business process management? All right, that's interesting because I know for some other organization, they look at end to end. What do I mean by end to end? They look at the programming languages they need to use depending on what they want to do, because what you use Visual Studio for, C++, Java, may be different from what you use COBOL and all those. Yeah, so that is the programming language. So they talk about programming languages first, then they look at the database, which is the back end itself. Some uses Oracle, Microsoft SQL, Sybase, and Power Builder. So that is one. Then they look at other things like front end. Some use web app, some use HTML5. I wouldn't know. I'm only trying to clarify what kind of tools can people, especially the small, medium scale enterprise, what are the tools they can use from end to end, so that we'll not just talk about one angle and leave the other one unattended to.
Okay, for end-to-end user, you can, are you talking about what the developer needs or what the business needs?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. For the business, from end-to-end, one of the biggest business solutions, process management and software is the Salesforce. That's end-to-end. You can get everything when you understand your business, you can see into and then automate whatever it is that you have to be done. But for the developer, you can look at, it depends on how your open source that can allow you to work with life cycle like design model, the optimization, that can help you.
Raphael, that's the first question. My point is, what are the tools needed for business process management to be implemented? Because the small, medium scales, even the big organization who may want to invest in end-to-end business process management may want to invest in that. What are the tools that we can put together or we can leverage on, or that people have been leveraging on? What are the tools so that people can get to know?
Okay, in light of that, I would want to talk about for end to end. The first thing you should consider is you consider the user interface. That's number one. Then the data. So for data, that means you're talking about the back end, which is the backup, where everything goes after you must have interacted with the system. So there's a lot of tools that is being used. I can talk about PNM Soft, which is Microsoft based. It's a tool. It is actually an open source software that can be used to put up a business process management platform where companies and organizations can use. There are a lot of them. There's also Studio Creation. There's also the fastest one, which has already been deployed, which you can customize and then used by your company, like Zoom, Creeper, Keyflow, and their likes.
Okay, that's very interesting because to non-IT people, they think it is until you read computer science or you have knowledge of programming languages. But why we're doing this is because there are different stages of business processes analysis. Sorry, I mean business process management itself, life cycle. If I'm not a programmer, I'm not an IT person, I know I still have a particular place. I have a space when it comes to business process management. And that is why I want us to talk about life cycle itself. Because when it comes to designing, I need the end user to tell me how the operation works. Now, some people don't know that they are already part of IT. They think until they are network engineer, when they are database administrator, when they are developers. But in the real sense, business process management entails user defining the operation, meaning that I have to define it, I have to analyze with you or whoever wants to do it. Can you just take us through the life cycle of business process management?
Okay. The life cycle for business process management, they're actually in 6 stages. The first one is planning and strategic alignment. It means before you start, there must be a platform where the organization tells you this is their goal, this is what their business is all about, and then you start planning. When you're done with that, you now do a process analysis. Process analysis is actually one of the greatest points. That level, you cannot miss it. You can't afford to miss it. So that tells you whatever analysis you have done, you have to consider the user, you have to consider the company, the organization, and then you can implement something. Then from that, you move to process design. Design is actually another life cycle stage, which happens to be number 3. You move forward and talk about implementing the process, which is process implementation stage, and then you can also move to start doing process monitoring. Process monitoring is actually a way to measure. You have to be able to measure whatever it is that is being done, that is not measured, that you can never tell if it's working or not working. So that's why it is an important step in BPM life cycle. Then the last one, the least, process refinement. It is actually very important. Every process must in one day change. So when something is changing, there must also be a platform created for the process to undergo a fine process. So that means when you have something stationed, there must be an interaction to tell you, oh, this is working, okay, we can work better, how do we do it? So that's another life cycle, which is actually very much important in business process management as well.
That's great because to a large extent, I know these things can be done in phases because it takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time, and organizations will always look at their pockets, they will look at their budget to implement business process management. So, but you could see that the first 3 are the major critical aspect of that business process management, meaning that I have to define it, I have to analyze it, then I have to implement. Now, the moment I can get over those things, I have crossed over into testing, into deployment, even the optimization. Like you've said, the changes comes because policy can change from government, laws can be regulated. So when it comes to managing those changes, it's also part of business process management. Prior to this time, people go to ATM. That's just an example. They go to ATM to withdraw. When they want to withdraw, they don't pay any amount as a transaction fee. But these days, CBN, federal government has said, if you do transaction on another ATM more than 3 times, you have to pay. So that aspect is captured. So I just want to look at the changes, because how do I manage change? Because from time to time, no system is static. Things keeps changing. How can I manage change in the realm of business process management?
Okay, for you to manage change, so if you look at the life cycle very well, there's a slot that talks about process refinement, which happens to be the last stage. So if you need to manage change, it means that when you are choosing your BPM at the point of implementation, you would have understood that there's a tool the tool you are picking can actually allow you to find some changes to your process. So if you can look at that critically before, that's why it is important that before you choose a solution for your BPM, you have to understand what are the things that is involved in your business. Is it a business that you just have a specific need, or you think about the future if there's going to be a change? Process finance would actually be able to take care of managing whatever change it is that is coming into your process.
Okay, that's good, because change is constant anyway. So now that takes me to that aspect of difference between business project management and project management itself, because to me, project management is a subset of business project management. What I mean is because a number of times when a change comes, process management kickstarts again. So what are the major difference between business process management and project management itself? Is there any difference?
Yeah, there is. There are set of difference. However, there are kind of similar pattern in between the two terms. But from my own experience, I would say project, like you earlier mentioned, project management is just a subset of process management. However, the standard project management means you are going into something that you are starting from scratch. So if you are going to start a business and then you don't know anything about it, the first thing you do is you do research. So this research is also applicable to project management. Project management is actually a platform to experiment. So if you are going into something new, you can also learn. So project management is actually a way to enable whoever that is involved in the project to learn and then see what is working and then what is not working. Against process management, I can call process management a blueprint. Blueprint means something that has been done that has worked over time. So all you have to do to process management is to adapt. While project management will allow you to experiment. So if you do A, if you do B, if you do C, and it doesn't work, you try D. So by the time you try all these into this process and you are done, you can then turn your project management, document it, and then it becomes a process. So for every process management that you create, you must have gone through the project management. From my own angle, I think that's the best way. There are a lot of definitions that differentiate them, but I will just give a simple one which can easily be understood by even a layman in IT world.
Okay, that's great, Raphael, because we just have to go, but I need you to talk about optimization now, because in some other school of thought, they assume and they believe that optimization is actually part of life cycle. And this will be the last question. So optimization is just to get things better. You call it refinement, but optimization is beyond refinement. Can we have a little bit of what optimization is when it comes to business process management?
Okay, optimization is actually critical to business. It's very critical, especially when you are into some sectors, So, for example, let's talk about customer service. If you have a process that in your organization, and then you continually notice that a lot of things are jumping. Maybe there are some protocols that have been followed, it's not been followed. So this is where optimization comes in. You have to be able to you have to be sure that your admin resources is fine, is working perfectly. You have to be sure that everything you have set as a goal, you actually meeting up with them. And if you can analyze, find out these are the things that are wrong in my business, in this process, you can then begin to optimize. So optimize means having to change, either adapting to new technology, adapting to new customer service cycle. Like a lot of things are changing now. One of the days where an instant email.
Yeah.
Also get some sort of text message. So all these are at the level of optimization. Optimization is actually the biggest challenge in business process management because you have to get that right.
That's absolutely correct, because optimization is actually to get the best out of any system, no matter what you've done. So when you get the best out of it, that is part of optimization, refining and improving on daily basis. Thank you, Raphael. Thank you for coming on TechBridge today. And I am sure that when we call you for the next episode, you should be able to answer us. We have to go on quick break. I know you have learned something. Let's go on this quick break. Yeah, welcome back, and it has been explosive because business process management is something that goes from time to time. It is something that people use to improve their revenue. In case you are thinking you don't want to spend, you still have to spend considerable amount of money to be able to get the best out of what you're doing. It is to automate your operation, to automate your processes, and to be able to run and compete favorably even in this world of tech. And it has been wonderful, and we've done justice to that topic. We will be giving you the latest in the subsequent edition, and I'm so happy that you're part of this. My name is Tony Olagoke. Ensure that you block your time for 1:30 every Tuesday, and you will never regret doing that. I have to go for now. Bye.